Hi guys, so this is the Nissan Petrol that we've received a couple of weeks ago, and the customer had some simple complaints that the car is not shining as it should and the paint is coming out from places. So he wanted to repaint the car. But when we examined it, it seemed that the car had a lot of different issues and the paint was not a simple job. So what we decided is to go the hard way. We've decided to scrap the whole paint back to bare metal. We've took this responsibility by ourselves. With the collaboration of the customer, we've decided that we will go for a full paint job. Now, while we were scraping this paint, we have seen that there are a lot of issues in the car. While removing the paint, we've seen and we've noticed that the paint remover was not enough. So we had to use something else, something better, something harder. So we decided to use the heat gun to remove the fillers. And after that, the result is in front of you. The car was so badly made and the dent inside was so bad that we had to actually start a whole job of denting on top of the car. So it became from a painting job to a denting and painting job. And you could see in front of you, the filler was so much that we found a centimeter, even 2 centimeters, even 3 centimeters of fillers in some places of this car. So our decision was right and wise to remove the whole paint. So as you can see, after removing and scraping the entire paint and filler out of the car, now we can see the actual issues in the car. You can see it was not properly dented. There were a lot of issues, a lot of holes in the car everywhere, throughout the entire body from the left to the right side. These holes were due to the denting that they've pulled. It was not properly done. The upside was completely hollow. The below of the fender was completely not fixed. Each door from the front side was not properly made and it had waviness in it. So now we had to do the job, and you can also look at these pillars. Oh my god, this was so badly built. Now the car was a rollover and the customer knew that before buying it. But what he didn't know is that how bad the job was done. So he trusted us and gave us the responsibility of bringing the car back to its actual glory, which we're gonna do in the next upcoming days. And so we started pulling the dents out of this car, and this task was extremely time-taking. Shortly after that, we came to the fender down. We filled those holes and welded it, and then started grinding it so that the surface becomes even, because it was never done before. So we tried to do it in the best way we could, and the results were amazing. The doors even in those cars were never fixed. The doors were inside, the level was not there, it was not aligned. So we started to align it. Now this part was a disaster and we decided to fix it as much as we can. And then we started filling the car. Now, this is the condition of the car after being dented and completely fixed from the denter's side. And now it was time to put the most important thing, which is the Voxy primer. The Voxy primer is one of the most important things when you bring the car back to bare metal, because it actually allows the rust not to come back again. And what we did already, which was a very high quality Voxy primer which we used in this one, and then we applied the black powder, which is used to actually see the inequalities in the car and start to make edges. And as you can see, the result was perfect. So coming back forward, after we've done that black powder and we started sharpening it and making the edges, the results were phenomenal. You could see the edges from here. We have made all those. These edges were never there. The car was just a complete rounded car. Now those edges are speaking for itself. You could see the edges while it's not yet painted. Imagine after paint how it will look. Those edges came out to be perfecto. And you could look at our job. It was done in the most perfect manner anyone could do the job. And now, after this is all done, the edges all made, we come to the next step. Of course, those are the doors. We remove them separately. We remove the bonnet separately so that we can work on the inner side edges of the car. We will sand out all those sides and then start working on painting them as well. And now, after all the work has been done, we'll remove the car out, clean the whole ground, remove all the dust and prep it for paint. Stay tuned for the next part.